I'm just on YouTube channel. I am your host, Jen. I forgot. Again. I'm sorry. So I've stopped to make this video to sort of explain. Yesterday I went to the dentist for the worst cavity I've ever had in my life. And the drilling and everything he did to save my tooth. Because he said there was one thing that I had on my side, luck wise. There was no damage to the nerve. Like the cavity had not reached the area where it would have been necessary to have a root canal. However, there was enough damage that he was worried that, in spite of what he did yesterday, that I may end up having to go back complaining about discomfort and pain or whatever and still need the root canal. But in short, I was in so much pain. Like my brain was just not working. And I was trying to make soups, 2 different soups, prepping just the stock part of it for today's volunteer shift. I had to take a break. I had to take a bunch of meds. Well, I took 2 different meds. I mixed them, and then I just had to like totally wait till I could do it. I just, all I could have was a little bit of soft rice yesterday. Like I couldn't eat it if I wanted to. I don't know if this is worse than the root canal, but it's so bad. So when I got up today, I'm just like trying to get all caught up and get stuff over to the Fieldhouse kitchen and stuff. And I promised that I would videotape and photograph more of what I'm doing over there. And I forgot. But I did keep a little bit for myself. So I will turn the camera over. And about the only thing that's missing from this wonderful stuff, here I'll show you. It's got beautiful black beans, potatoes, wonderful meat, pretty good grade. It's Kirkland from Costco. It's not the kind of advertisement on the package where it's like sirloin, but it's really good soup. I just had a cup. I'm probably going to devour the rest of this. The vegetable soup was also good. In exchange, I got a bunch of other food. Like, I'm going to be making beef stroganoff with the other package of meat that I have here. This one is like $49.89. Like, I could just go to the butcher shop up the street and get $10 worth. And right, it says thinly sliced stripped loin, but it's not even close to the high grade that's claiming to be. However, it is a bit better than the average no frills or regular grocery store, and even the random butcher shops, because they like regular ground beef. So I got these 2 bags of peppers, and I got a ton of mushrooms. I got asparagus. I got wicked amounts of cheese. I'm not sure if that's mozza. I know the other one is parm, because the Parmesan is just written on there. It's shredded. It's fresh. It's delicious. I don't have any of the vegetable soup. But the long or the short of it is, I keep coming home with supplies to keep working on stuff, which makes up for not always getting to show you guys everything when I'm making it and then going over there, because you guys can see the other things I'm doing throughout the week. So this week, my plan is to take this $10 honey. I'm going to try it. Organic honey. Amber. I don't do runny honey, but in the history in the past, we know that instead of using so much sugar, we used honey for a lot of things. And it is better for you. And the food tastes amazing. And so because I'm so sick of refined sugars and how much junk is in the food people are buying in the stores, I want to show people how to improve how they can eat and still get food that tastes good like the junk they buy in the stores, but it doesn't have junk in it. So I bought this $10 bottle, and I'm going to challenge myself to use it to cook with as much as possible. And my goal is to get familiar with and use up this gluten-free flour. I'm not the biggest fan of gluten-free anything. The stuff I've tried gluten-free wise, right, it's pretty bland. I don't like it. Sort of tastes rubbery. But I'm thinking if I use the right combination with the honey, I should be able to get something that I can eat. Because I have sensitive gut issues. Some people would say I'm lactose, can't have milk, mayonnaise, eggs, stuff all together at once. And probably because of my gastric bypass, it would be good for me to learn to eat alternatives like the gluten-free flour instead of always having just the high-end carbs, which everybody should be cutting back on because it's no good. So, in short, stay tuned. There's still more cooking to come. I got a bag of whole wheat all-purpose flour. They never make any breads and stuff. They're always saying, oh, we're short bread, we don't have enough. And I'm like, but you've got a cupboard full of flours. Use the flours. You know, make some breads. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put my custard away. I'm just trying to make sure the stuff that I buy with my money, I get to keep. I'm very English. There's some things I really, really like. I love my bird's custard. So I can go back at more supplies as I work on the beef stroganoff this week. We had also another delicious dessert, little thingy that worked out really well. But I will try to remember to take pictures and videos more often. Like I need, you know, a second set of eyes and ears and hands and mind to remember me with this. But I think I'm going to take the mushrooms I got from today. Oh, I don't think they're in this one. Oh, they're in that container there. I'm going to make this container here into a mushroom soup of some kind. There's more of them somewhere. Crazy. It's so good. Oh, here's the other mushrooms. So I can spend a little bit on myself and get the rest of what I need to help me budget-wise from volunteering. So it pays to volunteer because you get a lot back out of that. Plus, you're helping people. Today, I got a hug. Somebody that's gotten used to me, and another person that likes calling me Mama Bear. And so it's becoming like this routine and this ritual, and I'm really enjoying it. It feels good, because at 51, I'm empty nest. I don't have people here at home. I don't take care. I live alone, and so taking care of other people is my thing. So if anybody's never seen the story of Florence Nightingale, they should. Now, I'm not a nun and live in a monastery, and I didn't go to Turkey during wars and do all this stuff to fight for nursing, but it's still good what I'm doing, and I'm loving it. So stay tuned for the rest of the cooking this week, and I will always try to find new products to try and use. There was this extra virgin olive oil from Italy that I saw that I'm going to go back and get from Costco. I'm very weary about what I buy from Costco because a lot of it has the preservatives and additives that make us sick with all these diseases. So I like to go specifically for just the high-grade stuff that we should be eating. And so I think I'm going to go grab one of those extra virgin olive oils and try to figure out how to use that and stuff. Like I chose to buy the honey today as the one product that I'm going to try. That's what runny honey is good for. That's what I'll tell people. Runny honey is good for, using in your teas. You can put it in coffee and to bake with, cook with. You can even use honey instead of sugar when it comes to using it as a replacement when you're doing breads with yeast. So it doesn't have to always be sugar. So I'm going to do that because I don't normally eat it with my peanut butter. I like creamed honey. But I'm not a big fan of the Be Made brand, which is what Costco sells in the big containers. And they don't have big containers of the brands of the creamed honey I do like. So it gets very expensive, so I can't buy the creamed honey as often. Anyways, that's my thing. I just wanted to apologize that I didn't keep my word again. I forgot about showing you people the food I make at the Fieldhouse on my Good Friday volunteer sessions. But stay tuned for more of what's to come with the gluten-free flour and the runny honey, because I'm thinking about everybody, all people's diets and taste buds. I want to make stuff that everybody can enjoy. So I'll let you know, I'll show you guys how the stuff with the bottle of honey I chose today turns out. and what will happen next Friday at the Fieldhouse Kitchen. Peace out. It took me till 3 o'clock, 3:40 in the afternoon for me to actually sit down and finally feed myself some of that soup. And today, the numbness from the cavity yesterday and all the drilling and the pain meds have worn off enough that I'm feeling a little less pain and able to eat a little more. So that's good. I'm going to go rest my mouth now. Thanks for watching, guys. No, I'm British. Oh, I think I have we have lots of European accents. Like I have like 400 or 500 years of Welsh. We're very, very English. I've got a beautiful pedigree. It's royalty. We have German, Scandinavian, but not Latin. Okay, thank you guys. Peace out. Bye. Enjoy soccer. I don't watch soccer, but anybody that's watching soccer, FIFA, have a good time. Hi. Not TV, signing off.